that police officer goes to go down to the basement as well. Like, this is the worst police station ever, that they all feel the need to go down one by one into the basement of two potential murder suspects and have no protection to contain the potential murder suspects. Nicolas Cage manages to escape when they're all down in the basement, and Francie is arrested. And in the basement, we find the bullet shot guy, and we find the girl that went missing a while ago. And then the scene ends, cuts forward to Buddy at the diner in the beginning, and he's talking about, like, man, I miss my wife and kids. If only I didn't completely betray my character beliefs and ideals and sleep with that married woman, even though I completely ignored her advances multiple times in the past. Aw, man. And then gunshots happen outside, and Nicolas Cage is there in his Marine uniforms, and he's clean-shaven, he's cut his hair, he looks good, and he has Buddy's wife and daughter in his car. They talk about, I don't know, army stuff, like, I lied, I didn't help my friend when he got exploded and caught on fire. And Nicolas Cage was like, I hate you, I should have been there to help my squadron. And at this point, you don't care about what happens to them because, you know, there's no reason to. The film has pretty much completely betrayed all character motivations. And so you have no reason to hope that anyone does something that their character would do, because it doesn't matter, because they haven't done that in the past, so why would they start to do it now? Nicolas Cage eventually points a gun at him, and all the police show up. And Kelsey Frazier and Nicolas Cage talk a bit about, you know, hey, man, don't do this, because we'll literally shoot you. And Nicolas Cage does die. Nicolas Cage has died in 10 out of the 19 films he's been in so far. And then the movie starts to wind down for what seems like the third time in the past 20 minutes. Except this time it does finally end. And remember what I said back then when I said that the Francie lady always wanted a big family? Well, in case you didn't remember that crucial plot point, they spell it out for you word by word like you're a kindergartner who can't read properly. They replay the same, like, 5 lines over and over again until you can get it through your thick skull, because if you're watching this film, you clearly are incapable of understanding anything that's not explicitly told to you. But we find out that she was keeping the young kidnapped girl and the robber in their house to create children with. And it's implied that the Girl Scouts were kidnapped by them, but we saw them leave in the first shot of the movie, but they're missing at the end, and there's a $94,000 reward for them. And it doesn't make any sense, because there's no implication at all that they were kidnapped. And this film has not shown any signs of subtlety, that they were completely clear that Nicolas Cage and Francie did all of this stuff, and now they choose to have ambiguity as to whether or not they kidnapped these 2 girls. There's just, even the bad stuff is inconsistent, and that's when you know you've made a bad film, when you can't rely that the film is consistently bad. Anyway, that ends the movie. Really average movie. I give it a 3 out of 10, and I give Nicolas Cage's performance a 6 out of 10. He tries his best, but in the end, there was just too many bad moments to counteract the very few good ones. That's it for this episode of the Ups and Downs of Nicolas Cage. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked it, give it a 5-star rating on the Apple, iPodcast store. Or share with your friends and families. I'm available anywhere you can find podcasts. Be sure to tune in for this Monday's good movie, The Croods. I saw it once. I didn't like it, but maybe I'll change my mind. Probably not. Again, thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful day.